Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a brand new episode of The Left, The Right, and everything in between. I am Des Rand.
I'm Mr. Rogers.
So, how's your week going there, Mr. Rogers?
Well, yes, it's been doing okay. How about you?
Fantastic. Well, happy Holy Week. It is Holy Week. Um, thank God for this because He gave up His only Son to actually save us all. For those people that believe in it, if you don't, it is what it is. But I'm a Catholic Christian, and it is what it is. You?
I'm
What?
Catholic.
Yep.
Yes,
So it's all about the faith.
but I'm not here to press any religion upon anybody.
Oh, I know, but at the same time, it is Holy Week. Like
It is.
it would be like for Muslims, they would be talking about their special. This right here is our special time. That's true.
That's what she said.
That's true. So what do you have for a fun fact?
Oh, there's quite a few.
All right, sweet.
Do you know the Billboard Hollywood, right?
Yep.
You know it's called Hollywood Land.
What happened to the land part?
They took it off in 1949.
Why did they do that? Actually,
They just didn't want it there.
huh.
They took it off to just do Hollywood, not Hollywood Land.
I suppose it makes. Why would they do that? That's a good
I don't
question.
know. Save 4 letters. I don't know.
But
Property taxes.
it was already there for F's sake. It's already there.
Another fun fact. Do you know Iceland grows 5 centimeters, 5 centimeters
Yep.
per year?
From ice.
Their continent actually grows. No land.
How in the hell did they gain land? Actually.
Volcanoes.
Oh,
5 centimeters per year.
damn. That's actually in 100 years. That's actually.
No, it's like that.
But in 100 years though, that adds up.
Yeah, you get a whole
Foot.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh
And
man.
then another one. You know, crows recognize faces.
How is that? How do they know that one? They must have done research, but
Yep, they recognize them their entire lives. That's why crows, when you see a crow, they'll stay around you.
huh?
Yeah, it's kind of creepy.
Hey,
'Cause
damn.
crows are like, yeah, the last thing you want is following you as a crow going, so what's gonna happen to me today?
Probably get pooped on.
But no, they recognize faces.
Yep.
And yeah,
Son of a nutcracker. I did not know that actually. Well, that's a fun fact. That's kind of stalkerish. That's kind of.
watch out for your crows, Des.
Oh, son of a nutcracker, Mr. Rogers. That's kind of creepy, actually. So if they throw poop at you, you know you did something
If
wrong.
a crow's throwing poop at you, then they grow hands.
Well, they still have claws. As you're pooping. What? I'm being funny here.
People, this is what I have to deal with.
You're dang right he does. But listen, folks, it's for the best ever. So question of the day. We're gonna have a fun one because once in a while politics becomes a little bit redundant and a little bit overdone. So question of the day is I did this last night on the Facebook Des Rants. What do you call your meals? Like I'll say mine. It's breakfast, dinner, supper, and then lunch if we have people over like later on at night. Or like snacking is like in the middle of the afternoon. What is yours, Mr. Rogers?
Breakfast, lunch, dinner.
You're one of those city folks, aren't you? I grew up on a farm. So comment below what is your actual meal, how you actually do it. Because this is a fun question.
We do have brunch though, Des.
Oh, on Sundays, of course.
Every day you can have brunch.
But Sundays is the most fancy.
Oh, the fancy days.
Yeah, the
You
fancy.
drink the mimosas, Des?
No, I drink chocolate milk.
Mimosas are way better.
Well, trust me, I would love that, but we go to the place in town here. So it is what it is. So should we go to the first one?
Of course, my horse.
So they're talking possibly about bringing mask mandates back. And do you know anything about this as much?
You know, I'm not entirely sure what's going on, Des. Tell me more about it.
Okay, right now, like in airports, they're making it longer for at least 15 days. And with the COVID-19 numbers going a little higher, God, I love that word so much. They're talking about bringing the mask back.
Well, the mask is already in hospitals, Des.
Well, in hospitals, but possibly elsewhere, like in the working environment.
Will bandana suffice or no?
I don't know, but as of right now, it's just it's a word of mouth right now. But at work we had a meeting, and the one lady said that COVID was going up. God, I hate saying that word.
How do you feel about it, Des?
Well, you know how I feel about it already, but at the same time,
let the people know.
Well, yeah, because they've not seen every episode. That's true. When it comes down to it, I actually had the vid back in November. I was exhausted. I should have stayed home that night. I went bowling, but you know.
In fact, you're terrible that
night. I was terrible that night. It was funny. So I went to eat supper, and then I couldn't even finish my beer. Or I had 2 fries and a burger.
That's not to finish your beer. There's something.
Exactly. I like my beer and I like my burger. I couldn't even do either one of them. I was like, I'm just done. And the next morning, my temperature was 101.4, and that's pretty high for me. Usually it's like 97. So I got tested and tested positive. I wish when I got tested, because then bullshit. But at the same time, because I became part of the statistics. I hate those big words. Statistics. Statistics. I hate big words. But anyway, when it comes to those mask mandates, I believe you're gonna get it if you're gonna get it. What do you think, Mr. Russ?
Yeah, I've never been tested. I've never got diagnosed. I never took the vaccine. I could care less.
Exactly.
But I work remotely. I don't really go up much, and I haven't really been sick. I mean, besides what I'm going through.
Well, that's true. That's a different kind of. But by the way, we got some people on. Question of the day. What is the way you say your meals? Mine is breakfast, dinner, supper, snack in between dinner and supper, and lunch is at night. Comment below. We always enjoy reading people's comments. Yeah, like 10 o'clock at night. No.
It's called a midnight snack.
No, that's actually like on the farm. We grew up. We always had people over at like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. That was lunchtime. That was lunch.
Okay.
It was bread,
meat, whatever makes sense for you
chips.
guys.
So once again, what was yours again? Because we got people actually watching.
Breakfast, lunch, dinner.
I know, but we're just saying it on here, so people are watching right now.
I really say supper.
Why is that?
I just don't know.
Supper is the more for like the lower class, huh?
I guess so.
It's fun. It's funny. I gotta give you the
look at my high class room here.
But anyway, getting back to the mask thing.
Don't mind the ammo back there.
When it comes down to the mask mandates coming up, possibly, I think it's a joke, because I think if you're gonna get it, you're gonna get it. And if they're gonna take this serious, they should take the flu more serious. They should take the cold more serious. Everything should be taken more serious.
I agree with you on that one, Dad.
Because potato, it's one of those things that kind of pisses me off.
Mm-hmm.
So comment below. What are you guys thinking about possible mask mandates again coming up? I'm not a fan of it, and I think it's bullcrap. Should we go next topic?
We can do that, Dad.
All right. Go like this. Go like this. Go like this. So New York shooting in subway.
How do you feel about that?
Well,
I don't know if you guys heard about the New York shooting.
I'm gonna look up the term that I was wanting to look up. You want to talk about it a little bit?
I can. All right. So a person shot up a subway, and it's not considered a terrorist threat yet, or terrorist act, but they killed people and was arrested and found, and it's a travesty. I mean, I don't know how to explain better, but people like that cannot exist because it hurts people like us. And if you are there, I'm not saying Des might be fighting me on this, but if I was on the subway, I would give my life up to save somebody else. I would throw myself out just to try to kill the guy. That's my personal opinion, Des.
Well, you were actually in that kind of combat. I don't know what I would do because it's easy to say you would.
Mine is a reflex.
So is that like for me? I've never been in that kind of thing. I would like to think that I would do the same thing, but at the same time, me not ever having that.
I mean, I'll hobble there with my cane and go, yeah!
Yes, master. Yes, master. I'm gonna.
For you folks, I'm a little injured right now, so that's why you see grabbing my knee and everything else. So I'm a little injured right now, folks.
I think I might have.
There you go.
Yep.
So
I'll let you.
Do you believe that's the term that this guy was?
He's a complete racist.
Okay. So the term racist, prejudice against and Jesus Christ, Des, agnostic toward a person of people of the basis that mention a particular racial or ethnic group. People, one of this is a minority or marginalized. All right. Now, a person who is prejudiced against, who is agnostic toward a people of base of their membership in a particular racial or ethnic group. Typically one that is a minority or marginalized. Again, now let's talk about that, Des.
Okay.
Now, is this in America or is this in every country?
This is in every country.
Is it? So we would actually be marginalized because we'd be the lesser property. If you went to Somalia, you and I, we'd be the minority.
That is true.
And they're saying you'd be marginalized.
Huh. So this is actually the because I thought it was going to be a little bit less of a saying actually.
Antagonistic.
Yeah.
So what their whole thing is that you have a set feeling just because you do not like that color of that person or that race.
Yep.
Or I mean, there's religious beliefs as well.
Yep. I know. Trust me. I know all this stuff. But
I mean, I don't care who you are, Des. You're racist.
Well,
you are. So am I. If you can tell me you're not, somehow, tell me.
Well, then everybody's racist.
Everyone is.
Huh. Well, that's actually, I never thought of it that way because
everyone is racist.
Because when it comes to certain religions,
everyone is racist.
Damn. Mind blown.
You cannot tell me that you okay, cool. You're not gonna say you're not gonna judge that person just because. You're gonna have a little judgment.
You're damn right.
So we are all racist, and if you guys watching, you cannot tell me that you're not a little bit racist on what religion, race, or color. If you are, you're lying to yourself.
That is true. I never thought about.
You favor certain things.
I never thought. Nice, Mr. Rogers. Hey, you learned something here on the left, the right, everything between. And I never even thought about that. And it's very, very true.
We're getting prayed for.
I know.
Outstanding. Thank you.
Amen. But that's true. But this guy was a complete. I saw some videos of him, basically saying that whites and blacks should not even be in the same. Like, should not even work together.
That doesn't make any sense.
Should not even work together. He was basically like the KKK, but for black people.
All right. We're all gonna be a little bit racist. We all have to learn to work together.
Yeah.
I'm saying we're all gonna favor certain different things.
Oh yeah.
We're just going to. That's a natural effect.
That is true. It's like son of a nut. I love that because I never even thought about that. I appreciate that, Mr. Rogers.
Yeah, but
because when especially reading
if you say you're not racist, you're lying to yourself.
Especially reading that definition of racism.
Yep.
Well, son of a bitch. Israel is racist. I'm not saying I'm a mean racist.
You're not a bigot.
Exactly. There's a big difference.
Yeah, you're not a bigot. You'll accept everybody.
Oh, exactly.
No matter what, and work with them, and
just
doesn't matter race, color, whatever. You're gonna try your best, but no matter what, they're the same way. Anybody's the same way.
That is kind of.
Doesn't matter if you're black, white, yellow.
Yep.
They're all the same.
That is very true.
That might blow some people's minds, might piss you off. I don't know.
I love that. I never even thought about that. I'm glad we brought that conversation up tonight because it's damn.
You might stir the pot a little bit.
Let's stir it a little bigger. We got a big pot to stir. Son of a bitch. I'm actually impressed. I learned something tonight. You want to add anything more to that one?
No.
Because when more stuff comes on in that whole
with thing, that being said, though, Des.
Yeah.
We all care about each other.
Yes,
right?
we do. Yes, we do.
And in the military, they told me we're all green.
Yep. Your brothers.
Yep.
Sisters.
We're all green.
Yep.
We're all green. And I pick the best people like based off, hey, that guy's smart, that guy is physical, this guy needs to do this. I'm like, I want you on my team. This is how we do it.
Yep.
Again, that's racist.
Just picking what they're
good at, their attributes.
The racist is bullshit sometimes too, because it's like it's the best job for them, but that's racist because everybody's good on the computer, just like not everybody's good at actual shooting.
Let's not look at all the screens over there.
I'm talking as I was looking my
mathematician stuff over here.
My brain is actually a lot of times like a monkey.
Folks,
like this.
I do a lot of math.
My brain is a lot of times like a monkey. Boom, 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 boom. That's a backflip.
Alright. So the next topic, Des, unless you have something to add.
Oh no, I just like doing that. I like to make stupid comments. Elon Musk buying Twitter, possibly.
How do you feel about that, Des?
I think it's glorious. When it comes down to it, he's not a conservative. He's not a Republican. And the left is just going bonkers. So what is your take on it?
Yeah, the left is going a little bonkers because he owns 9.2%. He's
Yep.
like, you know what? I just want to buy it instead.
Exactly. Screw you guys.
You're not going to do what I want.
Exactly.
Now, on their side now, Des.
Yep.
You know, listen to their side.
Okay, I'm listening.
They're not going to sell it because they're going to want more money. You know why?
Why is that?
They can get more money.
Well, the thing about it is, you heard of how he can buy it without actually...
He just buys all the stocks.
Exactly. And that'd be a lot cheaper than buying it out.
You still can't sell the stocks. The stockholders still have to have stocks.
But at the same time,
it just makes the stocks go into a lesser form, which
yep.
I can't really get into it.
But either way, he can...
We're going to talk about math now.
Oh, boy.
So, okay. So when you buy more stocks and stuff, they will have to buy more stocks, but you still can't take over controlling interest.
Huh.
It'd be very, very tough because it's going to liquidate stocks.
Yep.
They're going to start selling and buy other stuff and buy more stocks. Now, stock value now is going to deplete.
Yep. Son of a
I talk with my hands a lot, guys.
I see that. My hands are down here. I'm not sure to do my hands.
You could buy it, and you'll have to start buying in portions.
Yep.
And once that happens, they're going to start trying to buy. Or start selling for whatever cheaper.
You know, I never thought I would say this, but I've been thinking about this for a while, but I love Elon Musk. I'm not saying he's a Republican or conservative, but he's just the person that got sick of California.
He's like me. I just hate people.
Exactly.
Or my lovely wife. Just hate people and just do what you want to do.
And what's funny about it, when it comes down to it, is he's got the money to do it. They screwed him over in California.
$42 billion. Just toss that out there. It's like, I just want to buy something for $42 billion. Yes, we'll take a small loan out, right?
Exactly. They can actually become legit then. But Elon Musk, I love him. As I said, I'm not saying he's one of us, but he just likes to make it interesting.
He does. I will give him that.
I guarantee you, if you would run for president, you would go on the right side just to piss off the
left. I don't even have a Twitter account. Do you, Dennis?
I used to. I'm sure it's still up, but I haven't went on it for like 4 years.
I don't even have one.
But should I go to the Titanic now? Yeah. All right, now for this one, I gotta actually have a little sip because I gotta do a song here.
Oh boy.
The Titanic song, and it's not what you were thinking either. I grew up with the song many years ago on the farm. A lot of times I'd help with dishes or just about the housework. Here we go. It was on a Monday morning, just about 1 o'clock, when the great Titanic began to re-and rock, when the people on the ship were a long ways from home. It was sad when that great ship went down. It was sad when that great ship went down. It was sad when that great ship went down. There were husbands and wives, little children lost their lives. It was sad when that great ship went down. When the people on the ship were a long ways from home. People all around them, they didn't know that time had come. But death came riding by, 1,500 had to die. Sad when that great ship went down. It was sad when that great ship went down. It was was sad when that great ship went down. There were husbands and wives, little children lost their lives. Sad when that great ship went down. When the people when they built the great Titanic, they said, what could they do? They said they built a ship that the water would not go through. But God with his mighty hand showed the world it would not stand. Sad when that great ship went down. It was sad when that great ship went down. Sad when that great ship went down. There were husbands and wives, little children lost their lives. It was sad when that great ship went down. That's 110 years ago. Actually, technically, right now it would already sunk because it happened at 1 o'clock that Monday morning.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you know for facts about the Titanic?
It happened April 14th.
So, anyway, we figured do a little tribute.
If they actually hit the glacier head on,
they would have
been fine.
Oh, I know they would have. That's funny. So when it actually happened, what kind of steel? Like how much of the ship did it actually swipe? Actually, do you know? Like,
the front half.
Because it was a big ass area. And what's so sad about this? If those people, the lookouts, would have actually had set binoculars up there,
yep,
this whole thing would never happen.
Yeah, and they can't reverse it. It's dark, it's cloudy at night, and it's hard to do.
But it sucks because that's why you never say, and nothing is unsinkable, nothing is unbreakable, because they were actually in a glacier field. There was glaciers all around them. Yeah.
Something unstoppable force.
Yep. It's like son of a gun. And it took 3 hours before it actually sank completely. And the nearest ship was like 4 hours away, I think it was.
Yep.
That whole thing sucks.
They just ran right through it.
It might have done some damage, but they could fix it once they got to the the ports. But to those men and women that died on that ship,
we give our graces.
You're dang right. I know it's 110 years ago, but still, you can still pray for them.
Yep.
If they would actually have enough lifeboats on there, this thing would not have been nearly as devastating.
Correct.
And the question of the day. Another question of the day. Do you think we would actually know what the Titanic is, other than back in 1912, the biggest ship at that time? Other than that, do you think we would actually know anything about it?
I don't know, Dave.
Because one of those things, we know it because of the disaster that actually happened, where 1,500 people passed away, drowning, and I don't think we'd have known much about the Titanic.
Right.
That's a crazy one, actually, when you think about it. You gotta love it. It's like, well, you don't.
Their name.
What's that?
Remember them.
Exactly. Whenever it's this time of year when it comes to the Titanic, it's always tax season time.
Seems about right.
But anyway,
my taxes are done, Dad.
I just got mine done, actually. I'm a slacker. It is what it is. But anyway, when it comes down to it, to those that survived, they had a story to tell for generations to come.
Yep.
So tribute to the Titanic. I think that should be good on that one. Should we do the asteroid?
Yeah. Go ahead.
I didn't read the whole article. I was hoping you did.
Well, I did, of course.
He's a researcher.
So you're talking about the 500 feet
Yep.
icicle coming at us?
Yep. Iceberg straight ahead.
The nice thing for that, the atmosphere will burn it right up.
Well, that's good for us, Mr. Rogers.
It is, but it's still an iceberg coming at us. I mean, it's not going to break up. But now, why asteroids? Why is this such a big thing all of a sudden? Well, we talk about asteroids all of a sudden. Comets, asteroids, meteors.
I have no idea.
What? Suddenly, like now, we seem to be talking about this a lot in the news, right?
Is there that many more coming towards the Earth?
Yeah, there's a lot coming.
Well, look at the moon. Looking back when the dinosaurs were roaming, all those craters of the moon, that was all asteroids and shit. Look at Grand Canyon. There's not Grand Canyon, but where's that big one?
Nevada.
Is that but was there an asteroid there that?
Not Grand Canyon. Grand Canyon is the one.
I know, but what is that big ass hole? Wasn't that from a comet or something?
Yeah, from the asteroid that killed the dinosaurs.
Was that the one?
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
And there's one in the Marianas Trench.
So there's been 3 big ones or 2 big ones.
Well, the Marianas Trench, I'm not sure if that's the one. I have to look it up again.
Yep.
Remember that that's when it was
I don't know.
65 million years ago.
Son of a bitch. That would have
Because
been
the
the right
water
time.
ocean, that's why it's so deep and it
Yep.
hit so hard and basically it's a nuclear attack in a sense.
Basically, the global ending.
Yeah, you know, nuclear winter, and that's why that bacteria and stuff still lived. And
Yep. Son of a bitch. Because, let's say it would actually come towards the Earth. How much of it do you think would actually be left as it gets through the atmosphere?
10%, but that 10% is pretty big.
Damn right. Huh. Son of a nutcracker.
When we have all these problems, yeah, it'd be about 10%. But the thing is that at 500, meters.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, 50 meters. That's a lot.
Son of a-
I mean, you're talking, half a football field.
And that's a lot for anything on the, any place on the world.
We've been getting hit already. But thank goodness we got hit by what? It was by Russia or Ukraine or
Yep.
something like that. And thank goodness it was a non-populated area.
Well, yep.
They were okay.
Well, you saw that one video. Like, was that in Russia or what?
Yeah, it was in Russia.
Was that the one that
that
the big
flew over and
that
stuff?
was? It was awesome to look at. I just thought, it'd be better if it'd be in a movie, not actually in real life.
These are things that are gonna be real life events. NASA, I think, though. I asked the question here.
Yep.
Why are we talking about this so much? Because we have so many more opportunities now to look at the sky.
Oh, and then
We have a lot more stuff going on, so they're seeing a lot more things going on. So that's why
Yep.
there's more panic.
And the thing about it is, that's why Space Force is probably such a big deal. Actually,
Space Force.
You're damn right, Space Force.
Come on, Steve Carell, you'll save us.
But in the end, we
Yeah,
have
and John Melford.
But in the end, though, we got to thank, the people that are smart people that know how to look for the stuff in space, scientists, whatever, astronauts. I'm not sure if astronauts even look into space. I'm just looking over here as I'm talking. But anyway, we can thank Trump for Space Force, though. You're damn right, Space Force. At the end, I think what they're doing is awesome because they will possibly stop Armageddon from happening if it would be some kind of asteroid comet coming towards Earth. What do you think there, Ms. Rogers?
Do I think they can? Yeah, probably. But can they catch them all? No.
No, there is no way.
No, they can't.
I mean, there's smaller
Things
ones.
happen of different orbits. We can't track them.
And it just takes one little ting from like another debris in space for it to actually go alternate towards
I'll
Earth.
go fly in space. Hi, I'm gonna give you a bump. My big fat foot could do that.
Oh, man.
Let's use the big fat foot and leg.
Oh,
bump
man.
that thing out of space.
I think this is actually where we ended for today.
So, folks, we enjoy, having a good time, and we enjoy talking with you guys.
Oh, man.
You want to close her out, Dad?
All right. Once again, thank you for watching Left to Right, everything between. I am Des Rant.
And Mr. Rogers.
Once again, follow me on Instagram and on Facebook. Actually, as Des Rant. We love you guys. We appreciate you guys. Until next time, next Thursday, I'm sure. I will probably do a rant for Des Rant sometime over the weekend or Monday or Tuesday. But until next time, peace.
Take care, guys.